So this is ornament week, and I'm gonna show y'all a few different ornaments. I'm just gonna do a flat ornament. So y'all can go over to, like, I think these were from Hobby Lobby. There was a bunch of these for $4.99, usually like in the wedding section. So these are already painted for you. And then there's this big box. I've used these before on here. It's like 50 pieces for, I don't know, $10. I think I got them at Michael's. And they're just really pretty wood ornaments that you can paint or do whatever you want to with them. And then these came from Dollar Tree. These are their bells. We're gonna use some of these. I love these. They just feel very nostalgic. And then you know what? Even though it is Christmas time, hearts are really perfect. So I'm gonna start getting some paint on these guys because that way they'll get dry. I'm gonna go ahead and get some of these done. And I picked, y'all, I'm using all of the different collections that we've had over time. The, what do I have? I have the bows, I have some crosses, I have some of the beautiful silver with the red stones. Let's do this heart. That dry. Alrighty, so let me start with these tags since they're already pre-painted. So I'm gonna cut these. Now, if you like the rustic, go ahead and keep that, but we're gonna zhuzh these up just a little bit. Okay. So I have some of these little transfer sayings. I know it's backwards, I apologize, but Holy Night, Let Us Snow, New Year, Hello Winter, Oh What Fun. There's just little different sayings, and I got these off Amazon actually. I may need to cut it. They're kind of just like little clings. There we go. Just have to cut it out so you can get it going. I'm gonna cut a little bit more. All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and place this, and I don't like to do anything straight, y'all. I always like to be kind of like catty-cornered sometimes. So that's how we're gonna do this one. It says Holy Night. That easy, just a little transfer. I'm just gonna go ahead and make a little tool bow. Let me get my good scissors. Hey, I'm gonna cut this one more time. See how big we want this. Sometimes I get my bows too big. A little bit smaller. Just play around with it. I can get up under there. Okay. Now I cut all those into like 4 pieces. I'm just gonna put them together. Let me get a little, I'll just use what I got off that while ago. That way we don't waste anything. Just gonna tie this right in the center. Nobody's gonna see that. I use twine because it just works well for me and it has a good grab to it. Sometimes when you use other ribbon, it's too slick because I've tried to use, what is that little stuff called? Cord, and I can't get it to work very well for me. So I choose to use twine. So that just gives you a little fluffy, I love tulle, especially at Christmas time. We're just gonna put that right up there where that hole is. And I don't know, let's see how we wanna embellish this one. Too many choices. Get your little finger protectors. Where are mine? They're hiding behind my, I even brought in the bling wrap. I don't know where we're gonna go with this tonight. So that's what we have so far. Let's do this one. I think this will be very pretty and it'll set it off. And nobody will, like I said, you can't see that little twine or that jute that I use in there. So that's our first little one. See how that just zhuzhes that up? I mean, I love it. Now, we're not through with the tulle or the lace, but I want to get this red out, I think. I've got some of this really pretty sheer ribbon. I'll try to make a really cute little bow with this one. Just do the dovetails. So easy, y'all. These are fun to make. I just tied this, literally put a knot in the middle, almost like it's tied, but it's not. Does that make sense? That may actually be too big unless I kind of, has a little bit of wire, so it's pliable. You can kind of just fit it like that if you want to. Maneuver it, manipulate it however you want. So I'm gonna put this down, kind of off center, like I told y'all I do everything. So see, it's just a little faux bow. Not my faux bow that I usually make, but close. I actually think it would be pretty to do something like this. This is one of our not rhinestone, sorry, the red stone. It may be pretty just to have that kind of floating to the side. This is the colors in my tree. See how easy that one is? Got it kind of slanted there. Okay, let's grab another one of these. These other ones are almost dry, but I like these. They're good sized. This is a little rub-on transfers. I think I could get by with doing this one. Maybe. We're gonna see. Let me get my other scissors here. Y'all know I've got scissors for everything. Let's just see what we can do with this. Let's see if I can get some of this on there. Just enough. Maybe it'll look okay. We certainly won't get it all. Takes a little bit of rubbing. You crush your fingers, it all comes off. Y'all can find these transfers different places. I just go on Amazon. See if I can get all that to come off. That's all right. We'll just wrap it around the back. That won't hurt anything. Okay. So that just kind of gave it another little different look. Okay, so on this one, I'm feeling like it needs to be a little kind of vintagey. So let's do some lace. Let's see how I'm gonna do this. Because these ornaments are so small, I'm just gonna probably keep making little bows. Just keep going. Gotta get some tulle involved. I love tulle. Let me cut it like this in half. All right, let's scrunch this one up like we did that other one. A little bit more of this. I've got too much stuff on my desk. I'm always bad about that. Once again, I'm just going to tie it off in the middle. You can kind of finagle it however you want to. Okay, and just kind of fluff that out, center it. We're going to cut this away so nobody can see it. And then we're going to gather this tulle, hopefully. Just start scrunching it up. I kind of folded it in half to give it a little bit more volume. It helps somewhat. I'm gonna have to find a really cool piece for this one. All right, let me see once I get all this layered. That almost looks like a flower. Oh, that's gonna be so cool, y'all. I'm gonna layer the lace first. Be really careful, of course, and I'm not gonna put it on there straight. Pearl, that's what I'm thinking. To be a little bit careful with that tulle. Oh, I bet this piece would be pretty. Look at this beautiful piece. That's what I was thinking. All right, I'm gonna hold that down. Okay, y'all, what do you think? Isn't that cute? Look at the back side, even wrapped around. If you had to have it where you could see both sides, you could just keep going with it. All right, let me check on our bells over here. This one's dry. Let's see, what would we want to put on this one? Even though this is Christmas, I have a sticker that says New Year, and it is a bell. Kind of like ringing in the bells. So I'm going to put that on here. There you go. So this is just New Year. It's backwards. Let's see. On this one, I think I'm going to put it straight just because it is a bell and it's looks better straight than kind of cockeyed. Okay, so that's what we have so far. Some red tulle. I love my tulle, y'all. I have every color I think imaginable. I'm gonna double this kind of like I did the other one, but I'm not gonna go quite so small, I don't think. Y'all may have an easier way to tie off stuff than I do, but I love using the jute. Okay, there's another little bow. Get my finger protector. Well, won't that be pretty? When I wrap gifts, I use tulle for my bows and things. Okay, I'm just gonna let that set up. How cute is that with the snowflake? All right, here's the one with the heart. We're gonna have to do something fun with that, right? All right, let's do Hello Winter. Okay. Get this all situated. Try to put this on here a little crooked. Hello Winter. That'll fit too since we're gonna go vintage. Pull this off. There we go. Let's see. I'm gonna do a little bit of lace again, maybe. That might look cute. What if we went this way? That's better. I think. And get this again. That just makes sense. It says Hello Winter and it's white and it feels wintry. A heart on a heart. Okay, y'all look at that. Isn't that precious? We haven't done any of these yet. These little cute ornament shapes. Here's a little let it snow. That'd be cute. Because it has such a good place for this to go. I'm gonna put it like this. Pretty straight. Where it goes right down in that little teardrop there. I'll cut a little one. Scrunch it up. Let's see. This will be really cute once I get it on there. I thought I could just get it to fold just right. But no, it wasn't gonna work that way. On there. But let it snow, we almost need a snowflake. it's still cute. It's still cute. Little Let It Snow. You'll want to do another bell. These are fun. We're gonna put Best Wishes on here. So that's Best Wishes for the ones that, I know y'all can't read that backwards. Well, let's do lace, I guess, since it's supposed to be kind of bridal looking. Once again, I'm gonna put this one on straight. I'm having to go against what I normally do tonight, huh? I'm just gonna hold that in place for a minute. Really, this would be awesome, y'all, look. Perfect, right? This is perfect. Sweet little bow on a bow. Dainty. That might be kind of a fun ornament if you know somebody that's getting married. Wouldn't that be fun to put on their gift at Christmas time? That just says Best Wishes. A little bell. So let's go back and look at what we've made so far. So we've got the little Let It Snow. That's kind of my least favorite just because of the bow, but it can be redeemed. I can fix that. We've got this one here that looks really vintage. This one with the beautiful heart. You'll see those. Using all the different pieces from Totally Dazzled. This one too, I love. I love that piece right there. It just stands out. Then we've got this one for the new year. If you like the red. And we did this one at the very beginning. I don't know. I just have too many favorites. I think my favorites are going to be these. I'm just going to tell you. These two right here. And then our little bell and our heart for low winter. I can't hardly hold them up, y'all. They're so much fun. Y'all try this.
Totally Dazzled sells sparkling rhinestone wedding supplies. Check us out at totallydazzled.com. But before you do, click up here and download our free printable sparkle quotes. Or click down here and watch one of our other awesome tutorials.